Have you ever thought about playing a Minecraft that has all the real-life diseases? To make that happen, I had to create a mod. I'm gonna test each disease one by one and see what they do. But first, I need to leave this Minecraft and teleport to the Minecraft with diseases. And for that, I need to use this capsule. Let's go. And I'm here. I was welcomed by a bunch of viruses. How nice! The first one we're gonna try out is an allergy. In my case, the only allergy I'd have here in Minecraft would be to water. So I gotta find a river somewhere to stay close to. I already found one up ahead. Let's see what happened. Well, apparently nothing's happened yet. I'm pretty close to the water. The effect just showed up. The first thing that would happen is that my nose would start running like this. This nasty snot would start coming out. Gross. Okay, it's annoying, but I can live with it. But to make the test even more extreme, I'm gonna stay here, basically right in the middle of the river. Let's see what happens now. Well, my allergy hasn't gotten worse yet. My nose is still dripping this stuff. I accidentally fell in the water, dude, and all this happened. Look at that. Man, I just fell in the water and now I'm like this. I better get out. This water allergy is actually super serious. My nose is still running, but I'm way more swollen now. Dude, I can't even run properly. Look at the size of my hand. And to make things worse, after some time, this showed up lungs. That means my lungs are messed up. I think that's happening because when I swell up, the inside swells too. It might be messing with my breathing. There's a problem. My lungs are almost completely affected and I can't run anymore. I don't have the stamina for it. Look, who would have thought a simple allergy could cause all that? And now there's a new effect showing up next to my allergy, the itching effect. The only way to get rid of that is by scratching yourself on a tree like this. Eventually it goes away. There, gone. But obviously it'll always come back because you're allergic and not getting treatment. But every player would have a random allergy. Sometimes you could even be allergic to milk. Who knows? Now the next one we're gonna try out is a stomach ache. Normally it would be caused after eating sweet stuff like cake. So let's test it out. Delicious. And obviously the effect wouldn't come instantly. Just like in real life, it would take a bit. Yeah, didn't take long. And I already got the stomach ache effect. The main thing that would change is that I'd start walking like this because my stomach hurts so bad and I want to go number 2. In other words, poop. But that's just the beginning of the stomach ache. It gets worse. Sometimes you'd feel sharp pains in your belly and that'd deal some damage. That'd be a sign things are getting bad. After a bit more time, this button would appear. Release gas. It's self-explanatory. You'd be able to fart. I'm gonna press this button so you can see what happened. Okay, I'm chilling here and pressed it. The fart was so strong that even the grass disappeared. It died. And if, for example, you're near a mob and you fart, this would happen. You'd just kill the mob because your fart stinks that bad. Like it or not, it'd kind of be a skill, right? Let me get closer and let one rip. They died, poor things. But that'd kind of be like a special ability when you're in the end. You could just fart and the mobs would back off. You gonna face me, Enderman? Even some mobs that are a bit far away would still suffer the consequences. And if you wanted to, relieve yourself and let out what's trapped inside your belly, the perfect spot would be the river. Ugh, dude, enough of this effect, enough. I'm gonna poop right here in the river. Ah, there we go. Way better. Whoa, the only problem is that the water gets super dark, totally polluted. The next disease would be the flu. Normally, you'd catch it because of a virus. Usually, you'd get this one if you picked up an item from a sick mob. After it died, it would drop the infected item. And if you picked it up and didn't wash your hands after, you'd get the disease. You get a new effect that happens when you press the sneeze button. Let me click it and achoo. Whoa, what's happening? I'm sneezing. What happened to me, bro? Wait, let me check something. Ball with flu virus? Oh no, it's over for me. I caught the flu from that skeleton. And just like every disease here, it gets way worse. This is only stage 1. Yeah, after sneezing like crazy, I went to the worst stage of the flu. Look at me now. I gotta throw this bow away, man. I don't even know why I'm still holding it. I look like this just because of a tiny flu. My nose is all red. I'm so weak, like so weak, that I can't even break a tree, not even dirt, which is way easier. The only way to treat this flu is by taking dipyrone, which for me is not a good medicine at all. Oh, gross. The next effect would be a headache. Normally, you'd get one if you stayed under the sun for too long. It's super common to get a headache from the heat. And here in Minecraft, that would be one of the main causes. I'm gonna try to get the headache effect. I'm walking under the hot sun here in the desert, and it's probably crazy hot. Look at that. Didn't take long. I already got a headache. My head's pounding from the pain. And dude, I'm starting to have vision problems. Look, it's getting darker. That's all because of the intense headache. Like, really bad. It's getting super dark. I'm scared I won't be able to see anything soon. And the problem with that is you wouldn't be able to handle loud noises. So the bells the villagers ring would be a huge problem for you. Because even from far away, you'd still hear it. The noise would be so intense for you that it'd actually hurt. Just like in real life, having a headache in Minecraft sucks too. I can't take this anymore, dude. I just can't. It's insanely hot. I'm gonna stay under this tree. That should help. Now the next one's a bit tricky because it's dengue. That's a disease I've actually had in real life. And it's awful. As you can see, there's a vomit vomit button there. When you press it, this happens. It's kinda gross. While you have this disease, that happens a lot. You keep throwing up. That's one of the reasons why it's such a terrible disease, even in real life. Here, you'd also get nausea. I can't stop throwing up. Ew, gross. And on top of that, you'd have a headache too. Your head would be pounding just like when you have a normal headache. Dengue would be like a mix of a bunch of diseases. That's why it's so awful. I'm starving. But even when I try to eat, this happens. It keeps making that noise, dude. Oh my god. It's like, I don't know, I'm gonna throw up, and I actually am. Oh my god, this is so messed up. The right thing to do when you get dengue is to rest and have someone take care of you. This next disease would be kinda sad. It's depression. I've got the depression effect, and it's not cool at all, man. I'm all sad. You wouldn't even feel like getting out of bed. And the worst part is your character won't want to do anything anymore. He'll just sit there crying. Yeah, dude, this disease is really complicated. There's nothing to do. I can't even move. There's no button I can press. Look, see, walk. It just won't work. I'm pressing it and nothing happened. The only thing to do is wait for all this sadness to pass. A message just popped up on my screen. Alert, weight loss. What happened to me? Oh my god. Yeah, depression really does that. Sometimes you lose a lot of weight. I'm just skin and bones now, bro. I want to go back to my normal state. A good way to get out of depression would be talking to friends. That would help a lot. The next disease would be awful. Conjunctivitis. It'd be super easy to catch it. If someone who has conjunctivitis hits you or drops an item, you might get it too. Ugh, my friend looks super weird. His eyes are all red. Looks like he's crying. After a while, I realized I had conjunctivitis too. Oh my god, what's happening to my eyes? I look just like my friend with those red eyes. Now your eyes would be red and itchy. It'd be terrible. Another thing, you'd be super sensitive to light. So if you looked up at the sky, your character would start blinking just like I'm doing now. What the heck is this? I can barely see anything, dude. And if the conjunctivitis keeps going, you'd start tearing up. Ugh, it's already awful to see, and now I'm crying too. And the problem's always these things I'm picking up. Let me just throw this away. This pickaxe has got conjunctivitis. The next disease would be fever. Yeah, I've got a fever. Look at my body. My head's literally on fire. There's even this button that says set on fire. Let me click it to see what happens. I clicked. Oh my god, it actually sets me on fire. And my body's so hot, I'm not even taking any damage. Obviously, this would be a serious problem. My health bar is almost completely gone. That's because here in Minecraft, there wouldn't be any medicine for fever. You'd have to really suffer through it. The problem is that if you get a really high fever, you could even start hallucinating. If you didn't know, yeah, fever can cause hallucination. Oh man, I'm not feeling so good. What's happening? I feel dizzy. What is that? There's a super weird looking villager. This fever's not doing me any good.
Dude, you're crazy. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I don't think a Minecraft with real life diseases would be a good idea.
Meow.